What's up guys, Ace Ginger here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a medieval tower house. Sorry for not uploading anything last week, I was kind of busy, but I should be back on schedule now. And I hope you guys like this design, because I really do myself, and without further ado, I'll show you how to build it now. Alright guys, starting off, what I want you to do is get out regular oak wood, and we're going to basically just make the framework of the build. And to do that, go ahead and where you want the front to be, place a block of oak wood, and then go ahead and leave 3 between it, and then place another block like this, and then go ahead and make those double pillars facing outwards like so. And on the left side of that, go 1 back to here, and then leave it as a single pillar, and then go 6 across, 6 in between there, and make that a double pillar. Go 3 in between and make a double pillar right here, sorry. And when you got that done, go ahead and skip 5 instead of 6 this time on the back, and then go ahead and make a double pillar as well. And then what you're going to do is go 1 and make a single pillar, and then turn that single pillar into a double pillar like that. And then go ahead and make a triple pillar now, and go ahead and just build that like this. And then go ahead and place 1 after like that, and go ahead and make it into a double pillar like this, and it should look like this so far. And then skip 3 and build it all the way up to the right height, and then go ahead and make a double pillar. And now this is where it gets odd. Then go ahead and just go back 1 and then to the left 2, I guess, and it would be right here. So it will look like this. This is kind of the framework, basic shape design. And what you can do with all of these pillars, like every single one of them, go ahead and make them 7 total tall off of your door level. So this is the door level of my house. These pillars over here they go down farther because it's built into a hill a little bit, which is important, and I think helps it make it look good, but it also makes it a little less symmetrical. So on your door level, go ahead and make it 7 high. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do that for every single oak pillar there is here. Just build it all the way up, every single one of them. And I'm going to come back here quick with that done. Next, what I would like you to do is take regular oak wood again, and in the middle of these beams of 7, so 3 and then in the middle one like that, go ahead and just connect them all together with sideways wood. And I know on this corner it's a little weird, so for this corner what I would like you to do is just go back 1 on this one and go back 1 on this, so it looks like that. And for this side here, go ahead and place it off this pillar. And then the rest of them should be pretty much normal, so you can just connect those up nice and easily. And the only really odd exception to that was the corner we just discussed, so that's good. And once you've kind of completed that, what I'm going to have you guys do is basically take regular oak wood plank stairs, oak wood stairs I guess, and around this entire layer go ahead and place stairs around it like this. And that's basically going to separate the upstairs from the downstairs, I guess. And on these turns, you can kind of see what I've done here and made them just turn like that. I think you guys can understand the style to that. And go ahead and do that all the way around the entire build. And when you finish that, what I would like you to do is go ahead and take oak wood planks, and we're going to make the first floor and the second floor. And basically to do that, the first floor will be just wood planks in the grass, or instead of the grass that is already here. I don't know, maybe you're building it on mycelium, so it might be different for you, but in my case it's grass. But just go ahead and convert it all to oak planks on the inside of the house, so that there's wood floor. And the second layer will actually be connected to this, the sideways wood layer we just laid down. So go ahead and just fill that with oak planks, and you will have your second floor. And these will all be connected up. Of course, I didn't do it on camera because it'll take too long, but just go ahead and finish that, and I'll show you what it looks like here in just a sec. Okay guys, I got that done for you, and I also did a little more, but I am going to walk you through it. Basically for the front, we're just gonna go ahead and fill in all of these basement level walls, and for that you're going to need stone bricks. And what you can see that I've done here is basically I placed a wall of stone brick, and in the center I placed a stone brick stair, and I've randomly mixed in some cracked stone brick for you guys, so that it looks a little more realistic. And there's a missing brick in here, so that's the purpose of that. And then I've made the door inset like that. Then basically for this wall here, go ahead and just make it inset like this, and you can't really use stairs. By the way, you don't have to mix in cracked cobblestone. Stone bricks, god dang it. You do not have to mix those in, or these staircases. I just like to because I think it makes it look a little more dynamic. It's up to you. Like I didn't do it here necessarily, but if you do it, it's got to be random. Anyways, for this one, go ahead and fill it in like that. And then for these walls that have a 3 wide gap in them, go ahead and place basically just a wood on the top, and then a sideways wood on the 2 sides with a window in between. And then depending on how far down your thing is going to need to go, then go ahead and just build regular wood all the way down until you hit ground. So it should look like this, and you'll do that for all the ones with 3 wide gap. And this one is only a 1 wide gap, so just fill it in regularly. Obviously I put a lot of stuff in that one. And same thing for this one as with this first one over here, just like I told you. And on this back one that's 5 wide, this is the design you're going to make. You're going to go ahead and place a little L shape on the bottom, on the sides, and then go ahead and place 2 vertical facing ones in the center, then sideways out from those, and then a sideways, 1 up and then off of the other pillars with 3 windows in between, and then a sideways between 2 verticals on top. And if ever you can't understand what I'm saying, then you can always just look at what I've done or what I'm doing, and that might, oops, not that, but it might help you if you have trouble understanding what I'm saying ever. And obviously that's the same for that one. And the only other one that's different is this 6 one, and for that, go ahead and just take vertical on the top with 2 bricks to the sides, and then on the middle level, go ahead and place a brick, and then go ahead and place 2 sideways logs, and then 2 windows in between, and then 2 logs below, a brick, and then a sideways log. And it's starting to get dark, so I'm going to quick cut and we'll go to the next part. Okay guys, I'm back, and I totally forgot to do this at the beginning, but basically what we're going to do is make this cobblestone thing, and this is for people who are building into a hill. And basically what it does is it makes it look like the house is reinforced a little bit. So if it's built into a hill, it gives it a sense of foundation, which I find is extremely useful in hill buildings because otherwise they look somewhat tacky, especially on really severe hills. So this is just a nice way to basically help correct that. And basically what it is not off of these wood, but off of like these stone bricks, go ahead and place a regular cobblestone block like this, and like here and stuff, and then not on the wood, so that they're kind of alternating, they have a little space between them. And then on top of it all, just place a layer of cobblestone half slabs that goes all the way around like this, and it should look kind of like this. And obviously mine is customized to the hill that I'm building on, and you probably will not have that luxury. And it's really important if you have it on a hill, but you're gonna have to kind of figure it out for yourself because I can't show it for every possible different kind of hill. So that's sort of the cobblestone reinforced base. That's optional as well, but I think it adds a lot of aesthetic appeal. Basically what we're going to do next is finish building the framework, and so to do that, we're just going to start with the front. And on these 3 posts, the ones that are farthest towards the door, I guess, that would be this one and this one, go ahead and build that up to 4. And then on the side, the wing here as well, on this double pillar, go ahead and build this up to 4 as well. On this back one, go ahead and build this one up to 4 as well. On this triple pillar, just leave this one to 4. Don't worry about the other 2. And on this last one's a little different. Instead of building up just 1, build up 2. And you'll see why that is soon enough. Anyways, what we're going to do now is connect the tops. So to do that, it's very easy. All you have to do is continue making vertical facing oak wood and just connect them like this. And what we're going to do is do that on this side, and on this side, and on the back side as well. But the one that's taller that we did just a second ago is going to be a little different, so I'm going to show you that one right now. To do that one, it's the same concept, but instead of building only 1 up at a time, you build 2 up at a time. So this part of the roof will be taller, and therefore making the whole house look bigger without actually adding substantial area, which is a really important architectural key idea. And I guess I forgot to do the back one, but yeah, so that's basically the framework, and our roof is basically going to be built off of that framework. I think that's important to do because it really helps lay out a roof. Anyways, what we're going to do next is take white wool, and we're going to do some of the filling in of stuff. And basically for that, what we're going to do is we're going to start out with this longer section, and to do that all you have to do is stick wool in like this all the way through like so. And there's not a lot you can do with that, and you'll see why once we start placing the roof, and honestly it looks good. It just doesn't look super good right now. Anyways, you're gonna have to do that on the front part of this extended section as well. So I'm doing that right now. And when you finish that, go ahead and just start continuing it around to here. But leave all of these closed sections free because those will have a little more interesting designs. Also leave this section free because that's eventually going to be the tower that goes up towards the sun and stuff. So go ahead and place them here as well, and that should be good for now. Anyways, what I'd like you to do next is go ahead and take stone bricks, and you can kind of see where this tower is going to be, but it basically comes out here and then goes back in here. So this pillar right here is basically a corner of it. So go ahead and build this pillar up 4 extra high, so it's really tall. That way it's nice and easy to always note. And then to the left and to the right of it, go ahead and build cobblestone or stone bricks. Sorry, keep doing that. Build it like that. And then on this one where you would have a little gap, go ahead and place wool. That's a little bit of a sloppy intermixing, but that's the only way that it can be done. And honestly, I actually came to like it after looking at it for a long time. Anyways, what we're gonna do next, basically, is just design the insides of these A-frames. They're not really A-framed. I don't know what an A-frame is, actually. So pardon me for saying that, but go ahead and just do this, basically, so that there's a 2 high little section in here. And then go ahead and place a vertical wood like that. And go ahead and place sideways and sideways like this, and then vertical at the bottom. So that's the wood design of these front part. And then in the center, go ahead and place a window. Now if you prefer, you can place 2 windows up at the top and then not place the window down here, but I prefer it like this. And then all your remaining blank spaces, not splaces, go ahead and place white wool. And it should look something like this, and I like that quite a bit. Do that in the 3 that you can. Obviously this taller one's going to be just a bit different, but not too much so. So yeah, I'm not going to do that on camera, but I'll show you what it looks like when I get done. For the one on the back, what we're going to do is go ahead and build up 2 from the bottom, then go ahead and do the sideways log thing, and then go ahead and build up 2 again, but delete the one that was in the center. And what we're going to do for this back one anyway is we're going to place the glass panes at the top instead of in the middle, and we're going to make a sideways facing out block, which I have not done yet in this build, but basically what that looks like is a block that's sort of facing out like this, where you can see the tree trunk. And I'm gonna quick get out a stone button so I can show you guys this, but on the center of that, go ahead and place a stone button. I think that looks really nice. So go ahead and stick white wool in the remaining spaces as well for that one. So that should completely cover all the stuff now in the whole house except for the roof, so we'll get to that in just a sec. Okay guys, for the last part, basically what we're gonna do is build the tower and the roof. So first of all, let me just start by saying I lied to you on this part right here with these stone bricks. Go ahead and change the top one into a sideways facing oak block. My bad on that one. That is my fault. I'm sorry. Basically, we're going to go ahead and start the roof now. So to do that, what you're going to do is on this wall of wool and oak, go ahead and place wood like this, but my blocks are always spammy when I'm using staircases, which is really annoying. Go 2 out on this side. And go ahead and just leave that there for now. And now on this side, go ahead and place 1 extra out. And then what we can do on this whole block is basically just to go ahead and go 1 extra out as well. Let me time set to Dave right now, because otherwise I'm going to forget later. And then as you can see what I'm starting to do here, I'm building it out further and further each time, and that's really good. So it'll look like this. And then when you finally reach the peak, you'll take half slabs, if I can select them, and then go ahead and build them 1 further out as well. So it should look like that. And then go ahead, and this side here is going to be a little taller than everything else, so it's different. So for that, what we're going to do is take regular blocks of wood, and we're going to go ahead and just stick them in here like so. I am terrible at placing blocks, if you guys didn't know this, for roofs, so you're going to have to bear with me here. So anyway, so once you've kind of got that done, and then you can kind of build the staircase into that a little bit, go ahead and place stairs on top of them. and basically just connect that as far as it'll go over this way. And then on this, what you can do is connect them together like this by making a little concave little thing here and connecting it like that. It's pretty easy. Go ahead and take regular blocks and just do that again on the next level. And on this level, it won't be quite the same because obviously this roof is significantly taller by this point, or at least it will be soon. But you can still connect it a little bit. And for that, go ahead and do as you did last time. And we'll go to the back side here in just a sec. I may end up speeding this up because it's going to take a little bit, but roofs generally tend to take the longest of any part of a build, and a good roof signifies a good builder if you ask me. So go ahead and connect the half slabs like this, and you should have something that looks like this so far. And we're going to have to work on the tower a little bit now. Go ahead and just up from here and right here, go ahead and place vertical and make that go all the way up even with this other block of 4 like this. So you can kind of see the beginnings of where the tower will go. And we're just going to leave that alone now for a little bit, and we're going to start building the other side of this sort of increasing peak thing where it pops out a little bit. So build the other side of that. I do this a lot in pretty much all my roofs. This is basically the main roof style. And now right here and right here, obviously there's another, well, not obviously, but there's another thing here, and we're gonna build the roofs in the same style as that one. So we could connect them, but we're gonna leave them like that because I think it looks a little bit better, honestly. And so go ahead and just place the blocks just like with the pattern. And this roof is governed by a pattern, fortunately, which makes it a lot easier to build. And we're gonna have to kind of continue this thing over as well. So go ahead and continue that over to here. Don't worry about it here because there's an invisible fourth block here that we didn't place because it won't show up on the outside, but is definitely still there. So basically what we're going to do is place an oak block underneath these two that we just placed like this, and then go ahead and place a stair off like that, and then right here go ahead and place a stair like this so that it's kind of even with the pattern despite the tower sort of interrupting it. It's very difficult to explain these roofs to people who aren't used to the language sometimes. But on this back side, we're going to do similar to what we did last time, where we go ahead and build out like that, and then on the bottom layer, it doesn't have the fortified base, I guess it would be. And then go ahead and build it all the way like that. Stupid laggy blocks. And then go ahead and just build right into this one. And that's one nice thing about these roofs as well. They really connect together very nicely. And I mean, not always, but I mean, generally they're pretty fluid, so that really helps quite a bit in building. And I have this thing where it's very difficult for me to place staircase blocks. I don't know why. I've played Minecraft long enough that I should be able to, but I just can't. I don't really worry about it that much anymore. But oh my, I want to fix that, but I don't have the block out, so I'm not going to. Anyways, go ahead and just continue this on the back side. And I'm going to start speeding it up now. Okay guys, I'm going on double speed now. I'm gonna have to actually pause and remind myself what the roof looks like, so I'll be back in just a sec. Okay guys, I'm back, and I just remembered to tell you guys, please leave some comments and feedback for me about double speed. This is the first time I've tried to use it. Tell me if you like it or if you hate it. That would be useful to me. But basically what we're gonna do next is take oak wood. We're gonna design sort of the opposite side of this tall roof so that it can make sense. And to do that, off of this pillar, you can go ahead and build to the point where you get to here. And then go ahead and you got to build even with the tower that's already there. So for that, in that case, go ahead and just do this and sort of do this. And it's really cool because the tower and the roof and the regular style roof combining all at once will create this really cool window. And I like it a lot. So basically, once you've gotten to this point, what you're going to do is place them up here. Like, they will eventually go across. They have not yet because I haven't built them yet, but that's basically what they'll do. And go ahead and just place regular staircases here and here, and basically the patterns all are merging together at once, which is a really cool effect, and I always think it's a good sign of a good builder. So go ahead and connect all of these. I'll switch into double speed for you guys. And right here, just don't mess with it for now because this is all combining weirdly and stuff. Now for this top part, I've got a special thing that I like to do, and to do that, go ahead and just build it off 2 extra far out, and then delete the middle one like that, so it's a floating block, and then go ahead and place a stair facing that way. I think that helps a bit to make the roof a little more dynamic. So once you've kind of got that done, we're going to have to start building up the tower here, otherwise we're not going to know what the heck's going on. So to do that, go ahead and take 3 stone bricks and place them like this on these 2 sides that are facing outwards. And then what we're going to do is take cobblestone walls and place them off of the oak wood like this on all sides that we're able to, except for this, actually, no, including this side like that. And then go ahead and just take a stone brick stair and make it upside down in between them, and this is kind of how we're going to make the head of the tower bigger than the rest of the tower. And for this particular part right here, because the different patterns are all merging together, for that go ahead and just take stone bricks and place it like that, and it'll look kind of silly, but it gets the job done. And what you can do if you don't like that is take and delete that one and go ahead and just take it and place a regular stair, oak wood stair, and then underneath that place a oak wood. That makes the pattern imperfect but look a little bit better, I think, so that's up to you, but personally I would do it. And then basically at that point what you have to do is go ahead and just take regular oak wood and build up, that's not oak wood, go up 5, 3, 4, 5, and do that all the way around the whole tower, even the part of the tower that like won't show anymore. And I'm aware that it will kind of interfere with this, and because it interferes with that, we can delete that. I sort of forgot about that, so I didn't make you do that for nothing. I just sort of forgot until just now. And then also you're gonna have to we're making it a tower, so you're gonna have to delete this block and this one as well, and we're gonna build this even with that. The tower takes precedence over the roof when there's conflict. That's my general rule as far as this tower goes. So go ahead and place the oak wood all the way up, and you can kind of see the shape that the tower is going to be. And I think it's nice to make the towers expand towards the top. I think that helps a tower house a lot, or really any kind of tower in general. And so that's kind of the shape you get. And at the top you can go ahead and just connect the tops with regular oak wood like this, except face it sideways, I guess. But yeah, so next what I'm going to have you guys do is we're going to make some windows in this tower, because otherwise the tower would basically be pointless. So first of all, just take regular I guess it's stone bricks. I've done that like 5 times now. Go ahead and place them directly above the stair where you can, and above that go ahead and take stone brick stairs and place them upside down above that, so you have a little bit of a brick missing. Now normally I say that's optional, but I think it's really important to the tower, so it's not, I guess it's still optional, but it's less optional, if that's such a thing. But I guess you can delete the oak wood that's kind of sitting in that one and go ahead and replace it with a stone brick. And then go ahead and take a window and put it on top of the upside down stone brick stair, like that, and do it on this side as well. Even if it's not perfect, it's got to mesh with the pattern, I guess. And then on top of that, go ahead and take another upside down stone brick stair like this. That way you kind of have a window alcove. It's kind of nice looking. So yeah, that's good. And once you've finished that, go ahead and take fences and go ahead and place them like here. Not on the very top, but just here, if that makes sense. One less than the very top. But for the very top, what you're going to do is take oak wood stairs, and we're going to make a tower roof. And for that, just place them out like this on the cardinal direction sides. By that I mean the sides that are not diagonal, I guess. And once you've done that, go ahead and take blocks of oak wood and place them on top of the fence posts. And then, if depending on how you want your tower house to look, you can either add in these half slabs on the sides of the staircases like this, or you can just leave them like that and make the tower look a little bit less square-like. I actually like it somewhat square-like because it is Minecraft after all, but it is entirely up to you. So I'm going to show you the square-like way, and so I'll just place the half slabs to the left and right of the stairs, and it should look like this so far. Now in the next layer up, go ahead and take a oak wood plank and place it on top of the sideways oak log like that, not a rike, and then make this sort of design, a trophy case I guess, so a stair going this way and a stair going this way, and then a stair facing out on top. And what that does is make a nice little window here. And just go ahead and do that all the way around the entire tower head. I guess that would be a tower head. I don't know. And then go ahead and in the center here, go ahead and take oak wood planks and build it up equal to the height of the stair. And when you've gotten that taken care of, go ahead and place a half slab on top of those pillars. So it should look like this so far. And then between those, go ahead and take a regular plank like this, and like this, and then one on, or not one on top of them, a oak wood stair plank on top like that, and like that, and like that, and like that. And on top you can either, depending on how you did, if you're doing a square like one, you can just place a half slab, but if you did the other way, I think it looks better if you do this. Depends on how you like it. Well guys, you've basically done the whole house now. The only thing left is actually this little window. I almost forgot to do it in the video, but basically what you do for that is just surround it with oak wood and place the window underneath this thing. So that's kind of a neat little window that's just sort of there. It's like an attic, I guess. But anyways, now you really have done it. You've completely done the entire tower house. So good job to you. And be sure to subscribe for more builds, and of course like the video if you liked the video, and leave me some comments and feedback about whatever you can think of. And yeah, you guys have a great day. I hope you like this design, and goodbye.